years while I was journaling when I got up today. So this insight came, and what is this insight? That as soon as I wake up, my mind was like I need to scroll something, and it did not matter what I scrolled. I just needed to scroll something so that my mind can get a dopamine release after waking up, right? And that hit me because the quality did not matter, the content did not matter. What mattered is this habit of scrolling, right? And this insight came that the quality of dopamine is what makes you or breaks you, right? This thing that I recorded, I've been recording, that I will be recording for many days to come, many years to come. This also gives me dopamine, right? Instead of scrolling when I got up, I was journaling. I journaled, and that is when that insight came. So journaling also gives dopamine, right? The thing is, the these habits, which is recording, creating, building, writing, reading. These things don't give you that hit instantly. Unlike scrolling, porn, cigarette, and chasing validation, these give you instant hit, whereas the ones that I mentioned earlier do not give you instant hit. But if you train your mind, if you train your brain to, and if you incorporate these things in your life, right, which gives you healthy dopamine. I call this healthy dopamine versus unhealthy dopamine. These things which give you healthy dopamine, if we are able to incorporate these in our life, then instead of instead of the outcome, we get attached with the process. Then our mind literally gets addicted to creating. Then our mind literally gets addicted to the process rather than the outcome. And once that shift happens, your life is only gonna compound manifold. The all these things which give healthy dopamine: reading, writing, creating, building, exercising, meditating, and so on, right? These things take time. These things do not give you instant hit, but these habits over time compound, just like the small habits compound over time, and makes you adrift from whatever goal you have. These things also compound over time and makes you a different person in a positive way. So as of now, I am 30. I have replaced certain habits with reading, writing, creating, and over the course of next few years, let's say 3 years, I can see myself where I will be, and I have seen myself where I am today, because the habits, the bad dopamine inducing things that I mentioned, I used to do all of them, and I did all of them in my entire 20s, and today I know where I am. The state I am right now, I am not fulfilled, I am not wealthy, I am not financially independent, I am not mature. I am so many things that I don't want to be right now. Why? Because those habits, those bad dopamine inducing habits compounded over time. Over how much time? Over a decade, all my 20s, and that has led me here. Now I'm doing another experiment. That was not an intentional experiment, but this is an intentional experiment. We have decided to replace bad dopamine inducing habits with the good ones, and over the next 3 years, I will keep creating, I will keep building, I will try imbibe more and more positive habits. Although the ones that I have mentioned, that those are more or less enough. You don't need to clutter your life, right? And at the end of 3 years, at the end of this experiment, I will see where I am, and I'm pretty sure I will be at much better place, because that positive compounding is bound to happen, right? With positive dopamine inducing habits, these habits train your mind to focus on the process, not on the outcome, and you get addicted with the process. And so you will become a person with depth. You will not become a shallow person. You will not become a person uh, who is you know uh, who is someone who is thinking short term. You will not be that person anymore once you give yourself enough amount of time. And by the way, 3 years may sound a lot, but compared to my previous thing that was over a decade, this is nothing, right? 3 years, less than 33%. So once I give myself to these habits for these many years, I can see positive growth, and not only just positive growth, that thing will also compound. Just like the negative things compounded, these things will also compound. And my next phase of my life, my next 30 years, 40 years will be years of abundance. And of course, everything starts with now, right now. And right now I am full of gratitude that I have come to this realization, that I have been able to replace those habits with this one. I am full of gratitude. I don't care if I don't get those years of abundance, and something mishap happens in between. If in this moment I die, I am perfectly content. That is all right, because I'm already altered the course of my life towards something constructive, towards something beautiful and positive. So I'm already content. I'm already full of gratitude. But yes, if you look at life projection, just like you look at financial projections, right, in the corporate, I can see myself living a life of abundance. And you may at the end of 3 years, at the end of 10, 30 years, you may think ki, how did this happen, how this mega shift happened, right? Even at the end of 3 years, at the end of 1 year, how did this mega shift happen? That is called compounding. Whatever you give your time and energy to, it compounds. If you give it to bad things, it takes you adrift from your path. What path? uh, Path which leads to a life of abundance. Bad things adrift you, makes you adrift from that path, and it compounds over time. So you may have seen that, right? One is a straight line, and one is another line that is on this straight line. If you just give it a point 1 degree tilt, so at the starting point there is not much difference. They are almost coinciding, but over time that difference becomes massive. That is compounding, right? That is compounding. That's the power of compounding. And yeah, this insight came while I was journaling, so that is another good positive dopamine inducing habit that I have incorporated. And I urge you guys, to experiment with your lives as well. Replace one thing, replace just one habit. Let's say you scroll a lot, you scroll 4 to 5 hours, you don't create anything, you just consume. Consuming is not bad at all. When I read, I'm consuming, right? And I'm not saying that I've stopped scrolling my phone altogether, not at all. We live in a we live in a society where technology is infused everywhere. You cannot just escape from it. The key is mindfulness. If you can scroll mindfully, if you can set an intention before going into that thing, that I will learn one thing out of this, one positive thing, that can bring about a positive change, and over time it will compound. So think of all things that one usually does in day-to-day life, which are I believe more or less similar, right? Which is scrolling, which is maybe not exercising, which is not setting goals, which is let's say not meditating. I'm just quoting all the positive habits, right? And just all the negative ones, right? And just select one, any minor one. I'm not even asking for the major one, that is stop scrolling altogether. No, any minor one, and replace it with one positive dopamine inducing habit. If your quality of sleep is poor, so before going to bed, keep the phones in silent and away from you on a table, and just read 2 lines, just read 4 lines. That is all. It actually starts with one line, then over time you will automatically get a taste of it, and you will read more, but that's for later stage. If your quality of sleep is poor, replace phone with reading. before going to bed. If you don't feel your mornings are powerful as in you feel scattered, that I've waken up, but now I am scrolling, I am feeling lethargic, this and that, you want to get in instant that zone, then then first thing in the morning what you do makes or breaks your day. So instead of since you put your phone away, right, from you during sleeping, so phone is away from you, you don't get to touch your phone while as soon as you wake up. As soon as you wake up, drink water, roam around a bit, or again your book was beside you, just read another page, just give some structures to your thought, maybe write something, don't always consume something, create something, right? So write something, take one habit of yours that is not productive, and replace it with a positive habit, and and in one day, in one month, in 6 months, maybe you don't get to see a lot of improvements, lot of changes, but over time, guys, believe me, it is simple science, right? Power of compounding and this and that, it is simple science, nothing fancy about it, and you will see over time it getting compounded into something meaningful, and this is something you owe to your life, you owe to yourself. You have given all these years towards degeneracy, you have given all these years towards consuming mindlessly, towards not learning a new skill, towards not building a life that you desire. First of all, I always urge everyone who listens, I always urge first of all to have a dream, and not a small dream, massive dream, biggest of the big dream that you can imagine, right? And once you start imagining that, then you might one day want to work towards it, right? And then you come to another realization that, oh, I don't have that much time to invest towards my dream. Then maybe you start auditing your time, where does your time go? Then you see, oh, all these small sessions of scrolling, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, these actually add up to 2 to 3 hours every day, and that's a lot. And maybe in the beginning you don't cut off entire scrolling time 2 to 3 hours and give it to your path that you've decided to walk on. You just take 30 minutes out of your scrolling session and give it to your dream. Start with 30, right? And that's how you build a life of your dream. So it's also, this channel is all about building a life of your dream where you are financially independent, where you're not required to be at a certain place at a certain time in a certain uniform following certain rules, which is we call job, right? So my primary intention is primary intention behind building this business, this online business, is to get free from that 9 to 5 thing as soon as possible, right? And uh, and guys, it all started simply, it all started very simply, it all started with budgeting. Right now I don't earn very much, so I was not able to, I mean, during the month end I did not have much at hand, so I started with budgeting as to how I can optimize a bit. I have been using ChatGPT a lot lately. I simply told ChatGPT that this is how much I earn, and these is where I spend. Now tell me, and these are, let's say, some of my small short-term financial goals. By the end of December, I want to have this and this amount, right? How do I go about it? So one major change that I did was I used to eat outside. I never cooked. I did not know how to cook. I never cooked. I did not use my home kitchen. So first thing I made a change is I brought utensils. I brought gas and everything. I started cooking. Now my monthly grocery and everything is under 4,000, which is a massive change, massive shift from, let's say, 10,000, 12,000, eating out every day, 2 to 3 meals. So that is one thing. So it all started with me budgeting, right? And then I got into more optimizing. more optimization. Then I started reading. I started reading a bit earlier as well, but seriously, I started reading. So I have decided to, let's say, invest, not spend, invest 1,000 rupees every month towards buying books. So as soon as I get salary, I order 3 to 4 books, 1,000 rupees gone in investing, and I get 3 to 4 books and I take a month reading them, right? So that is another thing. And so it all started with budgeting. It all starts with wherever you are. If you are in a situation where you're not financially doing very well, start auditing your finances. Take use of ChatGPT. It does a beautiful job. And since past few months, I've been able to save something as well. I've become financially disciplined, and then I wanted to tweak even more, and then I got to know that oh my, I was spending around 2 to 3, even 4K in cigarette and chai alone. And cigarette and chai, of course, on daily basis you see that you're spending, let's say, 50 100 rupees, but over a month, over a year, over 10 years, imagine how much would I have spent. And that's just the money part. What about energy? What about health? What about that time would have gone into building something, right? So that energy leakage. So first money leakage, then energy leakage. All these things I'm optimizing. And again, I'm repeating, it all started with one thing: budgeting, simple budgeting. Start with any one thing, and that one small habit will compound into every other areas of your life, guys, and it will transform your life beautifully. It all compounds. Just include one positive habit in your life. Positive habit. So now this dopamine inducing thing that I was speaking of. So budgeting that I do, right? That is also a dopamine inducing thing. When I, at the start of the month, when I budget that this much will go here, this much will go there, this much will go into savings, right? This gives me dopamine, and I love doing that thing. And then I track my spending all month long. So I have Excel sheet. I do it on Excel, and that is a positive dopamine inducing habit that I have incorporated, and that positive thing trickled into other areas of my life. I became mindful of my time as well. That where am I spending my time, and rather than spending my time, can I invest my time? And what I'm doing right now, creating and building. This is this much time could have gone into scrolling, but this thing is investment. This will compound over time, just like scrolling also compounds over time. And scrolling does not gives you depth in character. It makes you a shallow person, less knowledge, scattered energy. This will become makes you a person of depth, a person of knowledge, of specialized skill. What skill is speaking, verbalizing, so on and so forth. And yeah, right. So one thing, budgeting led to me doing this right now. I never imagined that when I started budgeting 3 months back, I will one day be recording video. And 15 days back, when I recorded my first video, I was extremely underconfident. I did not know what to speak, and moreover, how to speak. I was conscious of my looks, I was conscious of my body, I was conscious of surrounding, I was conscious of the audio. Of course, audio is going to be better with time. But yeah, right now I'm not bothered of these things, and this happened in just in 15 days window. So every small positive action compounds, and some things compounds tremendously fast, just like my speaking skill. And guys, you have to have a dream. You have to dream a life of abundance, and you need to start small. You don't start all guns blazing. You don't change everything just like that, because you just cannot, right? You have trained your mind to be a certain way in so many years. So you need to reprogram the mind, and it takes time. Start with something small, and that change will be welcomed by your mind as well, because mind is always looking for new experiences, right? Give it a small new thing to do, and over time you will see it will trickle. Over time it will trickle, And the purpose of this channel is to inspire guys and girls, everyone who's watching the video, to start creating rather than consuming, to be mindful of where your time goes, to improve the quality of your lives, guys. Gautam Buddha beautifully says this when one person comes to him and asks him big metaphysical questions. Who is God? Where is God? And why did he make this planet full of misery, sorrow? And he asked big questions, reincarnation, nirvana, so on and so forth. Gautam Buddha simply says, leave that aside. You tell me what is your problem. Let's come back to you. Let's not get astray. Let's come back to you. What is your problem? Tell me that. Right. So this channel is all about us, guys. Us. This channel is concerned with improving our lives. This channel is intended for us to live a better life, to live a richer life, not just physically, but inwards as well. Because material richness is in a way limited, not in terms of numbers but in terms of quality. After you get a certain level of rich, your quality of life does not improve, right? Yeah. But the quality of life within, that has got no upper cap. So I want this channel to inspire guys and girls and everyone to live a life of abundance. And everything that is big, everything that is grand, that is majestic, starts small. Start with one positive dopamine inducing habit. That is one key takeaway that must be taken from this video. And you will see, guys, that will do wonders in your life. And you need to have big dreams, guys. You need to believe this universe. Even if you don't believe in God or energy, it's all right. I'm not asking you to. But believe in something. No, if you don't believe in universe, believe in yourself. Swami Vivekananda says the one the non-believer earlier was one who did not believe in gods. In today's time, the non-believer is one who does not believe in himself, right? Believe in yourself. You don't believe in higher powers, perfectly fine. But have a dream, believe, and work actively towards it. Even that action of working towards something big, no, that is so relaxing from within. This act of creating, this creation that I am doing, this building of business that I am doing, this is because creativity is involved in this. This is the ultimate form of a self-nourishment. Creation is the ultimate self-nourishment, guys. So I urge everyone to start creating. What now? People might ask, what do I create? I am not talented in anything. I am also not talented in anything. But are you guys interested in something? We all are interested in something, right? We scroll, we see videos on many different topics. But there must be one topic which intrigues you, which interests you the most, right? The videos of that topic you would like to watch more and more of, right? Take that topic, start sharing whatever knowledge you have of that online, and along the way, it's not maybe that topic, it's not what you get, it's not the numbers, it's not the viewers, it's not the money, it's not building business, it's who you become in the process. It's never what you get, it's always who you become in the process. And who do you become? Once you start creating, you start looking at things differently, guys. Once you tap into creator mindset rather than consumer mindset, it seems as if you are in charge of your life rather than life being in charge of yourself. And that 180-degree shift improves your quality of life instantly. You become more peaceful, you become more optimist, you become more visionary, you start dreaming, guys. You allow yourself to dream and dream big, right? So even that creating, that is a positive dopamine inducing habit, right? So you may not start with that instantly. So you can start with one small habit. But whatever it is, you need to be mindful of what sort of dopamine you are inducing. Is it bad? Is it through bad channel or is it through good channel? The bad ones will give you instant hit, but it will over time compound into something that you are not. That is compound to something of not your liking, है ना? And choosing channels of good dopamine, choosing good channels of dopamine will compound and lead you to a life of abundance, guys. That is bound to happen. Key takeaway from this video is list down all of your habits. Where does your time go? From where you get your dopamine? List all those habits and replace one, the least problematic one, the one that while replacing will hurt you the least, right? Will hurt your mind the least, and replace it with one small, insignificant, positive habit, and see it see it trickle down into the rest areas of your life as well, right? So I'll just keep this short. I'll just keep it. I'll just end it here. So thank you, guys.